the best to you from Kmart Radio.
Kmart wants to start a playlist of me telling stories because for whatever reason he thinks they're interesting. So the first story that comes to mind was the first story that came to mind when he asked me to tell a story for his channel. It actually happened here, over there, actually. The story is, when we first moved here from North Carolina, we got a U-Haul. Well, it took us, what was it? It took us about 12 hours to get here. We stayed overnight in, I think it was what, Lexington, Louisville?
Lexington, Kentucky.
Lexington, yeah, we stayed in Lexington. We had a U-Haul. Well, when we were in Lexington, we didn't get a padlock for it because we just backed up to a wall and we knew nobody was going to bother the U-Haul with all of our stuff in it. Literally everything all three of us owned was in the U-Haul. So when we got here, being on the outskirts of Chicago, it's like obvious you're going to need a padlock. So we went to Target and we bought a very cheap master lock. And I put it on upside down because the pad would come out of the metal arc that locks it. I put it on upside down. Well, the next morning we said, okay, we need our towels and our clothes, we're going to take showers. Due to the fact that I put it upside down, I couldn't get the key into the pad to unlock it. We tried for hours. I even got cut pretty bad on my hand trying to put the key in there. It was horrible. So we're like, what are we going to do? We didn't know at that point. So we went to our storage unit and we were asking the people there if they could break a lock. And the guy's like, well, we don't have a lock breaker here. At some of the units we do, here we don't. So we come to the conclusion that we would have to go to the police department here. And we did. The cop comes out with a lock breaker and he says, okay, well, I'm going to need a receipt or something from U-Haul with your name on it before I can break this lock. And when he said that, I was like, no, hold up. I said, surely you don't think that we would steal a U-Haul truck, drive it to a police station, and then ask our cop to break the lock for us? He said, it wouldn't be the craziest thing I've ever seen. He said, trust me, I've seen a lot of crazy shit. So that in itself blew my mind. Like, legit, who would steal a U-Haul and then take it to a police department and ask a cop to break the lock for them? He said, trust me, it's not the craziest thing I've seen. So we had to drive back, get on the internet, and I had to scroll through all my emails, and I'm constantly getting junk mail. And I had to find a receipt with my name on it, stating that we were in fact the people who were renting this U-Haul, and had to show the license plate number, and he broke it for us. But just the thought of that has always blew my mind. The fact that he would be skeptical of us, it really blew my mind. But anyways, that's one of the stories involving me and Kmart. I hope you get a kick out of it. It's definitely something that'll stick with me for the rest of my life.